What about you? What do you think about that video about the damn pedophiles?
I'm probably a pedophile. No, I'm just saying.
Uh,
I think, yeah, a lot of men, they're younger, like I said, to kind of control them or just have like a power trip.
Talk a little closer if you can.
Yeah, I do think that some men date younger women to have like power over them. But I mean, like if we think about it generally in society, like men have kind of always dated younger women, so I don't really think it's nothing that's abnormal. And the older that I get, like find myself like thinking like younger men are attractive, and I never thought that I would do like when I was like 21, my boyfriend was like 30. So I was like, I would never date somebody younger than me. But then like now I'm older, I'm like, he's like 25. I don't know.
okay, so is it because obviously younger men, especially dating a older attractive woman, and knowing that the mindset or the occasion is they were just casually dating, having fun, like, and the intentionality not being marriage, because by and large, young men at that age probably aren't going to be seeking marriage.
They're not.
So obviously, yeah, like y'all are a great match in the aspect of having a good time and having a good pleasurable moment. But in the long run, like the years are gonna go by, in kind of just seeking that pleasure to where, because you did say you desire marriage, like,
Mhm.
and so if the desire is marriage, shouldn't it be vetting men who fit the bill of where you want to go, rather than trying to work on projects that are younger?
No, absolutely. I don't believe in project men. Like
Indeed.
I don't want to have to build you up, like because you're supposed to be my strength. Like you know what I mean. Like if I fall short, like so, and I also want to like follow your lead. Like I definitely want to
How you
submit to
define
you.
submission?
Submission. Like I mean, like at the end of the day, like we may have like I would just want my man to present things. Like it could be my decision, but he's gonna be the face of whatever it is that's it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how to explain like the submission, but just like never making him look bad in any sort of way. Like no matter what's going on. Like
Would you go out with your girls to the club?
I mean, at this point, no, because I'm not going to the club. I'm not doing nothing. Like I'm literally serious about it. Like I'm dating with intentions right now, for real.
And if you
What
had
about
like a
girls'
really good
trips?
guy and like that guy was, yeah, what about girls trips? Going out to Mexico, going to Cozumel.
No, I'm not doing any of that. Like
For the right man, you would just stop going out to the club. You wouldn't go on girls trips.
yeah, I mean, I don't think that I could be with a man who doesn't have like his own type of life. Like he need to have like a group of males that he hang
Yeah,
out
but
with.
like so say he has that and all. Like so
So
would you
yeah,
give up the girls trip? Like going to Cozumel with your girls?
I mean, if he asked me not to go, I wouldn't go.
Okay.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but I don't feel like my man will be like, "Hey, I really don't want you to go." Like, I think that he would be like boosting me on Instagram, like on Facetime with it, like
I think you'd be
I don't know.
surprised that the guys that like you might, or actually the guys that might be good relationship material, they might not like stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like a lot of the times, these guys like to set the boundaries and not argue about it. Like they'll just be like, "Oh, she has bikini pics. Oh, she's this type of girl. Yeah, I'm not even gonna fucking text
Do
her."
you know me?
No,
No.
Did
no.
you know me in college?
Apparently,
That's
you had hot
exactly
girl
what happened.
season. So
That's exactly what happened.
Somebody broke up with you because your Instagram profile?
So I've never in my life been broken up with except in college. And my boyfriend broke up with me because like basically I was like a hot girl. Like he was my man, but like I wanted to hang out with my friends. Like he's like, no, I want you to be at home with me. Like he was very like.
Sounds like a
I
good
wanted-
guy.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
he
get
wanted a
married. I
homebody.
know he is. Anyway, so yeah, he always like.
That's the
he-
guy you were talking about.
Yeah, like he was very straightforward. Like I want it this way, this way, this way. Like so, and I'm like submissive, but I was kind of like conflicted with myself because it's like I'm like 22. Like I want to be out with my girls. Like we fine. Like and I'm not gonna
So
be out
in the
with men.
direction he gave,
but-
was the breakup because you didn't heed the direction? It was like, hey, you know what? It's best that we just kind of go our separate ways. Was that
Yeah,
the issue?
and he stood on that.
For sure.
He stood on that.
Now-
And that's like so like forever he'll always be sexy to me because like that's like whoa like
Stay on
you,
your
like,
boundaries.
Because a lot of men
Boundaries.
do
You like
not.
Guys,
they
listen up.
don't leave me alone.
Guys,
listen
it's
up.
Like,
Yeah,
a
for
lot
real.
of men do not stand on business.
Yeah, you
So
gotta-
like
you gotta
when a
stand on your
man be
boundaries.
like, "This is what I mean. This is what it is." Like,
Yeah,
wow, like,
yeah. If,
He stood on that.
like I said,
tell me
like,
what
like,
to do.
And
Like,
he
now,
okay, he
mind
wasn't
you,
a
if you
cheater
would have
or
known at
nothing.
that time beforehand what his boundaries were, would you have still opted to
Absolutely.
date her, date him?
Absolutely.
Okay.
If like I would have got my mind right.
For sure.
Because at that time I was just like, oh well, like I got all this. I can do whatever I want. Like I don't have to listen to
All
what
them
you say.
DMs get your
It
head all
wasn't-
big.
It wasn't even about DMs. I was just kind of in my like space where I was just like.
Be honest, a lot of women have a big head when you're young and you're pretty and you got a lot of options. Like sometimes you get a little bit of a big
Think
head.
the grass is greener. Look,
Men
look,
do
look.
the same
Yeah, the
Mind
grass
you,
is
mind
greener.
you. I don't think this is a gender exclusive thing. I think everyone.
Men do it too,
Thing.
yeah.
Grass
They do
is
the same
greener on the
exact
other
thing.
side. It's like but maybe. This
But
person
men
got
get it when
this.
they're older and they're actually valuable. Where
That's not
women,
necessarily true.
yes. So here's the thing. So when a woman is young, hold on. When a woman is young, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, you're at your highest value. Just like how a man, do you think a man is at his highest value at 22?
Absolutely not, 'cause you're broke.
We don't hit our fucking prime.
Because you're broke.
Yes,
Right.
yes,
Right.
exactly. We don't hit our
Facts.
prime until
Yeah.
30, 35.
Facts.
So like, so like,
They gotta
it swaps on us. And you're
'Cause
right.
you're
There are
broke.
guys that will do the same shit, but they're usually not fucking younger. They're usually at their prime 30, 35, unless they're the badass college football player or something.
I got a question real quick for the ladies. Do y'all agree with what Sergio just said as far as guys hitting their prime about 30, 35? I would say 35, honestly.
35.
Yeah.
Yeah.
35.
Because you
So-
still look sexy.
Yeah.
They're like established. You
Uh-huh.
understand. Like
I'm gonna say
you have a
that's
little control of
mental
yourself.
maturity.
So
Yeah.
would y'all date a guy, look for a guy that's like established at 35, 40 years old? Yeah.
40.
I
So
would.
You
so
would?
let me
You would?
35.
Yeah.
I need
other
somebody.
ladies?
I need somebody I could learn from. Like I need you to have experience. Like teach
Yeah.
me.
So they want the 35-year-old.
Yeah, like
So
I
you
want
do?
somebody older. Yeah.
Curly hair, how about yourself?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah?
I'm not against it. I just need him to be fun. Like, I don't need you to be like,
Like my dad.
Stay youthful.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay,
I don't
okay.
want
how
you
about-
to
how about
be
this?
like-
How about this?
Streets.
Real
I'm
quick.
not
If
saying,
you
like,
could have
plug-in,
but even
Streets,
still.
real quick. Let me finish my point real quick.
Okay.
So if y'all are fine with dating a guy that's established at 35 and 40, wouldn't that make him a pedo, as we just watched?
Nope.
No.
If you're dating down,
No.
so y'all are okay with dating down then?
I'm
With
never
men
gonna-
dating down.
I like them. They young. They
Dating down age wise.
I'm not
right?
dating
And
somebody
age,
younger
yes.
than me.
I don't think it should be a problem for a guy to date
Yeah.
down though.
If two adults
Right, but do
are
y'all
into each
understand what he's
other,
asking?
it's two adults
Yeah.
interested in each other.
Okay.
I don't see the
Because
big
he's
deal.
saying
Yeah.
what he's essentially saying is if you're 23, right, and that person who you want is saying he's gonna date down to you, meaning he's 40 and he's gonna date you at 23.
40
What he's,
No.
it's an analogy, right?
for sure.
All I'm saying, or all he's saying, is that when he picks you, and you like him, the idea that he's a weirdo because he's dating down doesn't cross your mind. But when you're not the one who's picked, now you're looking at it as though this guy has these issues. He might be insecure. He might be controlling because he's older and he didn't pick me. That's what he's getting at.
No.
Sometimes, man. We actually never got. I think you go ahead with what you were saying. Do you remember?
Yeah. As far as what was it? Basically
He
the
left me alone. He meant to.
yeah. So I'll say this much. Public presentation is real big for me because as a public figure, influencer, essentially, and especially being a gospel rapper, Christian influencer, I'm around a lot of circles. The person who not just I'm dating, because typically people won't even know who I'm dating until I'm married. Like, I don't really care to be an Instagram couple or a YouTube couple. I'm not on that. But the moment that is revealed, like immediately, whatever you're doing, I'm doing because we're one. And so if there is a hot girl mindset being portrayed, when I'm in a business meeting or a networking event and I'm around millionaires, sometimes billionaires, and then I'm bringing you in these same rooms, I'm thinking, how is she gonna, what's her demeanor gonna be like? What's her conversation gonna be like? How is she gonna uphold herself within these rooms? And how will she, in these rooms as well, compliment myself? These are big things for somebody who is thinking forward and legacy, not just a moment. I'm thinking like legacy, like not only you and me, but also our children. And so in that, how you present yourself publicly for men who are serious can be, I think, will be a deal breaker.
It's
That's 100%
definitely
true.
I went through that.
Just
That was-
depends
that
on the
was-
man.
That was the
1000%.
thing in a relationship before. It's like you can't certain pictures you can't post, certain things you can't wear. And like I've never, like I said, I'm very submissive. So like whatever you say, you're my man. Like I'm not gonna go against that. But like some girls like, oh, they can't tell you what to do or.
Is that something you learned, or that's something that was like you learned later? Or was that something that because like what was the actual the discrepancy?
So I didn't really have a discrepancy. I'm just saying, like, whenever, like, I would discuss it with my girls, because at first I was like, I kind of felt awkward about it, but I was like, I still did it.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, I don't want to upset him. I don't want him to feel no type of way.
So why did he end it if you did it?
So,
why did he end it if you did it? Like, if you actually heeded the advice, why did he end it?
She ended it?
Yeah, because communication, like I said.
Indeed. Indeed. So it wasn't the Instagram thing solely.
No,
that was just something
absolutely.
that happened.
No. So
okay,
so
I thought Instagram was the
I didn't
reason.
go through with the Instagram thing. So like
That's
it would be
good.
like certain pictures, like he like, oh, I like that, but like don't post this one because whatever. You know, I'm like, okay, cool. But I talk to my girls like, hey, well he don't want me. They're like, he can't tell you what to do. I'm like, but I don't know, like you know.
Indeed.
But I know. You know, he explained to me why. He's like that because when people see that, I don't want them to think that you single or, you know, like you that type of person. Because girls that's like that post pictures like that. So you know, you don't want to be looked at. I'm like, okay, cool. Like I understand what you mean.
Indeed.
So like,
can I say something? I just feel like it's for self. Like, if your spouse tells you not to do something, like respect, like you know, respect that. Obviously, you're in a relationship with that individual, but I also feel like it's for self because a person's gonna do what they want to do anyway. So like, even if your man be like, don't post that. Like I feel like if you want to do that, you're gonna do that. But I just feel like it's certain things that I'm not gonna post, regardless if I'm in a relationship or not. Like I'm not gonna post certain. Yeah, I'm not gonna post certain things. Like you're not gonna see me in no twerking. Like you're not gonna see me twerking on Snapchat, Instagram. Like you're not gonna see me like.
I might be twerking on my me.
That's different, but like you know, like just you know, men don't want their woman to be
a hot girl.
Yeah, they don't want every man to see like. I'm supposed
it's
to be
the
saying
exclusiveness. Like every man wants you to be exclusive. They don't want you to be touchable by anybody else. To see it, the thought of it, anything. Like men are very territorial.
So
like, nobody need to think
territorial is
about
perfect.
You. Like,
I'll explain to you why. So loyalty is huge. Loyalty is everything to a man. Like provision is everything to a woman usually, and loyalty is everything to a man. Because for 300,000 years as Homo sapiens, the only way we knew our child was our woman's loyalty. There was no fucking test. There was no way to be able to make sure that was your baby. So loyalty is literally everything to a man. We don't give a fuck about almost anything else sometimes but loyalty. And you show loyalty in multiple ways. There's so many ways of showing loyalty. There's not just the sex. It's the Instagram. It's the going on trips. It's all that shit. Let's go to super chats really quick so we can catch up on them and see.
For sure.
Let's see what
And
money
really
people
great
say.
conversation panel.
Yeah, dude. We've been having a really good combo tonight compared to the other shows.
We got a lot to catch up on.
Did they slaughter us in the comments?
I know.
Tira with the 5. Sorry I couldn't be there. I got work hella late. Didn't want to disturb y'all. What's y'all's astrology signs? Also, real quick, astrology sign. What's yours?
I'm a Capricorn.
Capricorn. Where are you?
I'm a big Scorpio. Big Scorpio energy.
Scorpio times 2.
Oh wow. You don't do it? Yeah, we don't. Guys, we're not gonna say it.
Big Scorpio times 3.
Okay.
I'm a Virgo.
Okay.
Okay. Are you a virgin?
Definitely.
Okay. No, that was a lot. I could tell.
Gang.
Yeah.
There we go.
Every year.